The monsoons arrived with a vengeance, especially in North India. The two Himalayan states of Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh have been battered and ravaged by incessant showers, landslides and flash floods. Joshiari in Uttarkashi district of Uttarakhand seems to be the worst hit. At least 50 people have died in the state and many are missing. Floods washed away buildings and roads. More than 20,000 pilgrims are stranded at the Char Dhams, or the four holy places of pilgrimage in the hills. Army and paramilitary troops are now leading efforts to rescue the pilgrims and scores of people from the rooftops of their flooded homes. The state government is readying food parcels and drinking water pouches to be airdropped to villages that are cut off after roads were washed away. The Alaknanda river is flowing above the danger mark. The bridge on the Alaknanda connecting Rudraprayag to Gaurikund has been washed away and badly damaged, leading to its closure. A large number of shrines, hotels, rest houses, shops and residential buildings close to Alaknanda have caved in like a pack of cards. This is in the Rudraprayag district. 4 people have died and 15 injured in the Almora district. All of them were in a bus which was caught in a landslide and was crushed under falling boulders. Early monsoons have taken tourists and pilgrims by surprise. Most roads in the Garhwal region are blocked and Army and ITBP personnel have started rescue in full swing. Well, NDTV's Tonema sent us this report from Jolly Grant Airport near Dehradun.
Almost 50 people have died in the floods in Uttarakhand this time around. What we are being told by sources is that around this time of the year, in middle of June, the state receives 340 millimeters of rainfall. But over the past 48 hours itself, it has seen 270 millimeters of rainfall. And it's a crisis situation which is much worse than the past couple of years. Some of the worst affected areas, just to give you an idea of the situation over here, Kedarnath Valley is supposed to be most damaged. Around 60 people are at least missing from that place. In the Gangotri Uttarkashi route, what we are being told is that a lot of buildings have collapsed. Near Munshiari area, where 45 villages apparently seen 11 bridges collapsing and 125 houses being swallowed up by the river. What we are being told is around 30,000 tourists who had in fact been coming here for religious pilgrimages are being trapped in most of these routes. As we know, almost all the national highways have been blocked for the past couple of days. And 2 pilgrimages which were taking place at this time around Kailash Mansarovar and the Char Dham pilgrimage, in both cases, tourists have in fact been trapped. And one of the reasons why the situation is much worse than the last time around is that the roads have in fact been breached. There has been breaching by some of these rivers in most of these roads, where some roads stretching up to at least half a kilometer areas have in fact been damaged completely. It's not just landslides, but roads have also been damaged this time around, and most of the rivers are flowing above the danger level. Bhagirathi, Asiganga, Mandakini, Alaknanda, all of them are flowing above the danger level. Now, the good part is that as far as the rescue operations are concerned, although we do know that most of it is still about to take off, now the Air Force has also joined in along with the Army and the ITBP, which were already working in these places. Work is going on, and what they are telling us is that they are hopeful that they will be able to carry out a lot of sorties, that the Air Force has joined in, so a lot of sorties will start. An aerial survey to figure out where people are trapped and to clear the roads in which tourists have been trapped, so as to take them out from that situation as soon as possible.
And in Kinnaur in Himachal Pradesh too, there's devastation. In the last 48 hours, more than 10 people have died in excessive rainfall. Around 1,500 tourists are stranded in Kinnaur, popular with tourists. The Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh is also stranded in Sangla due to bad weather. Kinnaur has received the highest rainfall in 20 years over the last 3 days. As many as 250 farm workers are stranded in Bijnor, UP after water was released on the Ganga upstream near Haridwar. Around 32 farmers have been rescued and the police armed constabulary are helping in the rescue operations. The farmers were caught unawares as flood water suddenly gushed into their farms. A flood alert has now been sounded in Saharanpur as well. And in Moradabad, the NH24 has been closed as cracks have appeared on a bridge on the Ramganga River. For the last 3 days, Moradabad has seen non-stop rain. Many commuters have been stranded as arterial roads between Moradabad and Lucknow have been closed. And the latest rain map from the Weather Department shows the rainfall from June 1st to 17th, showing that barring the northeast, the entire country has received excessive showers. According to the data, the normal expected rainfall in the country during this period is 67.2 millimeters, while it's been measured at 112.9 millimeters of rainfall so far, which is 68% more than normal. Rainfall in Bihar and Gangetic West Bengal and Lakshadweep is normal.